Hi there. My name is Jamie, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Bring Back Undergrads initiative of sorts. For those of you that don't know, Undergrads was a cartoon series that lasted only 13 episodes. I believe it aired in 2001 um, on MTV as well as Teletoon here in Canada. Um, Last weekend, I was fortunate to attend a convention called Con Bravo here in Hamilton, Ontario, and was able to meet Pete Williams, the creator of the show. And he encouraged me, as well as other fans, to submit videos to this project, if you will, um, to bring back the show for another season or possibly a movie. Either would be awesome. Um, I want to try and keep this short and sweet because I feel like a lot of other people have submitted videos already that kind of went over a lot of the reasoning why we, the fans, want more undergrads. It seems kind of odd to an outside perspective, I guess, um, to think that this show that lasted 13 episodes 12 years ago had enough of an impact that people want to see more of it. But it's true. The show, first of all, is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, you should, because it's wonderful. Um, I have friends actually that I've met since the show aired, um, as well as friends that I knew while the show was airing, and we all quote it. Even if we didn't know each other when it originally aired, we all still loved it enough that we still to this day quote the show. It is endlessly quotable. Um, which is one of my favorite things about it is just the great lines, the great writing in the show. The writing's wonderful. Um, Also the characters. I think that even back when I first watched it, maybe like the seventh grade or so, even though I wasn't in college and I couldn't relate to all of the situations the characters were in, I still always felt like I could relate to that feeling of not belonging or wondering where you belong, which I feel is relatable to everyone. And maybe at the time I didn't realize that part of it. It was more about the comedy. But over time I've realized how much I can relate to the show. And that's very rare um, to find, especially an animated series that you can laugh at and relate to so much. Um, and like I said, the characters are great. And I feel like we never really got a proper ending. We never got to see where these characters that we got to know in such a short time, in 13 episodes, I grew to love these characters. And we never really got to see where they ended up. We were left kind of hanging at this midpoint where they were all kind of starting to figure out where they belonged or what they wanted, but we never quite got to see where it all went. And I feel like the fans who have stuck with the show for so long, who have watched it countless times. I've rewatched the show so many times, and it never gets old. I never stop loving it, never stop relating to it. And I feel like I would love to see where the characters went. I would love to see an ending to a show that I really genuinely love. That's about it. I'm sorry if I was horribly awkward. I don't generally do these video blog type things. I don't generally talk to a camera. But again, this is something that I felt pretty strongly about and something that I would love to see happen. So thank you, and bring back undergrads.